6 goblins in the snow, hunting wolves. The wind howled through the barren trees as 6 goblins trudged through knee-deep snowdrifts. Their target, a lone wolf that had been terrorizing the local villagers. 4 days. The wolf had stalked the outskirts of town, snatching livestock and leaving bloody carcasses in its wake. The villagers, too afraid to venture out, had sent a desperate plea for help to the Goblin King, who had assembled this elite hunting party to deal with the beast. Each goblin was an expert tracker, hunter or fighter, chosen for their skills and experience. Leading the charge was Grug, a veteran hunter with a thick, bushy beard that reached his waist. His eyes, sharp as a hawk's, scanned the snow-covered landscape, searching for any sign of their quarry. Behind him followed Burke, the tracker, his face painted with intricate patterns that depicted his many successful hunts.
Torg, the fighter, brought up the rear, his massive battle axe resting on his shoulder.
Beside him were 3 more goblins, each no less skilled or determined than the others. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the snow, the goblins finally spotted their prey. The wolf was a magnificent creature, its fur as white as the snow it had melted away into its sleek, powerful body. Its eyes, glowing like embers in the twilight, caught the goblins off guard for a moment. But they quickly recovered and charged forward. Grug raised his crossbow, took aim, and fired. The bolt sped toward the wolf, whistling through the air like a miniature spear. The wolf, taken by surprise, let out a startled yelp and vanished into the trees. The goblins, undeterred, gave chase, their voices echoing through the forest.
Buck, with his keen eye for tracking, led them through the labyrinth of snow-laden branches.
The wolf, swift and agile, darted from tree to tree, keeping just out of reach of its pursuers. The goblins, however, were relentless. They leaped over fallen logs and crashed through the underbrush, their determination burning bright. Suddenly, the wolf made a break for a frozen lake. It dashed across the ice, its paws barely disturbing the pristine surface. The goblins, quick on their snowshoes, followed in pursuit. The sight of the wolf disappearing into the icy water brought a halt to their chase. The creature had likely escaped their grasp, melting away into the depths of the lake. But the goblins were not so quick to concede defeat. With the setting sun painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, they gathered around the frozen lake, each lost in thought. Grug, his face creased with concern, broke the silence. He knew the wolf would soon emerge from its hiding place, driven by hunger. And when it did, they would be ready. As if on cue, the wolf emerged from the lake, shaking itself dry. The goblins, hidden behind the trees, watched intently. This was their chance!
Torg, the fighter, stepped forward, his battle axe gleaming in the fading light.
With a mighty roar, he charged. The wolf, startled by the sudden attack, let out a defensive snarl and lashed out with its paws. Torg, unfazed, parried the blows and pressed his attack. The other goblins joined in, their weapons flashing like lightning in the twilight. The wolf, outnumbered and outmatched, fought valiantly, but it was clear that its fate was sealed. With a final defiant snarl, the wolf collapsed, its life force draining away. The goblins, their faces illuminated by the fire of their victory, emerged from their hiding places. They had done it! After days of searching and a fierce battle, they had finally brought down the beast. The weight of their accomplishment settled upon them as they looked at the slain wolf, a sense of pride and camaraderie filling their hearts. Now, with the wolf's threat neutralized, they could return to the village, knowing that they had saved their people from harm. As the last embers of daylight faded away, the goblins, with their captive wolf in tow, began the long trek back to the village, their footsteps crunching on the snow-covered path. They carried with them not only the spoils of their victory, but also the promise of safety for the people they served. The legend of their bravery would echo through the ages, a testament to their unwavering courage and skill.